never slow up, no I don't take shit, I got no...
With the confidence that he said that he knew that he could win the race from Kiande. Tried it, they got away with it. Anyway, it still is Brian Riata that leads. Pushing, looking for a way.
Corners.
There's another, a thinker we haven't talked too much about. I think is back in 11th place. It's the 50 for Ramadiva, and indeed he did. But he's lost the lead now.
Morelli just up the inside.
Up the inside, there is no possibility there. Brian Riata cuts across his nose very nicely and holds on to the lead for Veda Pratama. And I can just imagine he is the sort of guy who's sitting there in the middle of the pack, not wanting to do it. Made him move over, made him think about that one.
And look, there's your man at the 5th. Well then, so 3 riders down at the first turn. Agostinelli was the other one down with Fernandez, as you rightly...
Anything too dramatic. I'm going to wait to see how things unfold.
Carla Johnson's another one of those riders, I reckon, Peter. Before he was biding his time, but he's back, ladies and gents. It's Veda Pratama going for the lead. Pointed out, Peter, when Pons, they come across the line there to complete lap 1. It will be Uriarte from Pushing. He was in 8th crossing the line, but found himself way up front after that. Goodness me. He's here in race 2. He's up to 2nd place. He's been carving his way through. Pratama, Thompson, Gonzalez, Benya Fernandez, Singapong there in 7th place too. That was, oh no, who was that? It wasn't Plonk coming wide. It was somebody else then. As Mitani gets pushed wide by Pushing, the pole sitter in number...
And Veda Pratama does not want to hang in there. Pushing goes up the inside. Veda Pratama tries to go...
Could have been Singapore actually. He's down into 7th place now. I think it was. It was Mike Ewer for 17, and now he's in the lead.
Into the lead, yeah. I wondered if he was just saving a bit of tyres. Above both of them, can't quite do it, but he does pick up 2nd place. Brian Riati hangs on to the lead to go down.
Fortunately.
Right, so down the drop they go off the waterfall. Be 3 laps to go as they go across the 9 now, and it is the double winner from Mugello, Veda Pratama Hill, but it's Veda Pratama who has pushed aside the white helmeted man from... And it is Marco Morelli who has the slightest advantage. There is the 51 who has the advantage over the 95 of Marco Morelli. Brian Uriarte in 3rd place. Kyrgyzstan to take 2nd place.
Well, it was a clean getaway for just about everybody initially.
Well, he can sometimes a points leader depending on where he is.
Exactly, but he's not at the...
4 abreast behind them.
Goodness me, it is Pratama in the lead. The jump first of all was pretty good from Pushing, but then it was Uriarte. Just a moment, he'll be firmly in 2nd place, finishing in a position like that. There's Pugliese then, the 31. Then from Uriarte, Morelli trying to hang out the outside. He doesn't get the cutback from Uriarte, so let the brakes off. But here's what happened towards the back. It looked like it was Fernandez who hit the back. Has not had a great weekend of it so far. Had a very nonplussed expression. He'll have to settle for 3rd at the moment for the next corner or so. Looked like Agostinelli there and taking the hapless Joel Pond. About him all weekend long so far, but he might well be feeling a bit happier after this. Morelli still leads. You could tell from the pace, Peter, they have really turned the wick up in the leaders, the top 5 with them.
Right, and obviously they all got up and got away with it because we didn't
down in towards turn 1, but goodness me, how many riders abreast do you want to be? Ramadipa go also, but they're not that much quicker than everybody else behind them. They really are just now.
The situation has been cleared. That's good to know. Right,
so the climber who's in a 2nd place then.
And Brian Uriarte came up the inside from about 10th place to 5th.
Mucking each other about, really trying to jostle for position. They're not thinking about going as fast as possible. We have Pratama in the lead then from Uriarte and Pushing. David God
plays on the brakes there into the first right-hander.
That is Morelli. Look, you've got to be careful, guys. You can't let him get away. This is possible. It's about tactics now.
Right, and there's a great slow-mo of the 54. He has
Gonzalez behind them as well.
Yeah, they would never. If they'd have just looked, didn't he, right from the start, that he was not.
This is getting a bit. Big move there for 3rd place. Benya Fernandez up the
advantage. Brian Uriarte, Marco Morelli in 3rd place. hang around, waiting there. He's taken the lead, but he's already under pressure, and he's passed by Puncak on the inside, around the
inside of Pugliese there, moves him wide. But as I was saying, you know, Morelli's not right.
Yeah, great position progression, 15th to 3rd for Marco Morelli. Outside is Brian Uriarte to take the lead. The 51 is Uriarte. Capuchin on 17 in second place.
Do you want to let get away?
No, he isn't. I think Brian Uriarte has seen that turn. He knows it. He is the time is in 5th place. He's had a similar progression down the hill. Veda Pratama. Veda slots it. He's trying to take it back again. But no, Brian Uriarte hangs on to the lead. He was around to watch Marco Morelli be so superb at Assen, and that's why I think leads Brian Uriarte. Will Brian Uriarte show the opposition? In fact, Veda loses 3rd place.
This is a completely different...
I think he moved up into 5th place and is now up into 4th place. He doesn't want to see Marco Morelli disappear, just as you said, and just how good he is on the brakes. He doesn't take the lead this time. And Ramadiva has a track limit
kind of race than we saw yesterday. Riders so much closer. The fastest rider on track last time around was Ramadiva.
Matt.
Well then, up the hill we come once again.
It's warning.
Yeah, he will not want to go on the green anymore then in towards the... Yesterday's 2nd place finisher, the 32, up into 7th place, now 6th as he... And then it's going to be left and flick it right down the waterfall. How fast can you go through here? Well, look at that, look at the closing laps as Morelli dives up the inside of Uriarte again. 2 riders. Overtakes Carter Thompson in towards turn 1. He's just behind Beñat Fernandez, the number 7 for 5th gap forming. I mean, Morelli's not hanging around. I'll be very interested to see the lap times this time around. Really at the top of the game, but Veda Pratama starting to get away from it, Peter. He's got a couple of places. That was a big touch between Uriarte and Gonzalez.
And Capuchin it is. Now let's see. Uriarte will be late on the brakes here. Close up on that leading trio. So they can...
Bike lengths, quarter of a second ahead of them. Will it last into these last 2 laps?
Taken up the lead. Absolutely superb stuff. Veda Pratama. It goes inside him. And up the hill. Comes out of the corner. The leading trio still have the advantage. Marco Morelli over, but it's not green there. So
that we have in Rookies Cup action. Mitani up into 4th position at the first turn.
Very hard place to pass, but he does it. Veda Pratama takes the lead with a superb tight line. That doesn't matter. Marco Morelli has the advantage. Keandra Fadifa, the man who finished.
And so it's all on for the final 2 laps then.
So there's the white hammock of Capuchin. He's dropped to climb the hill.
That is extreme confidence right there from Pratama, isn't it? Bearing in mind, I mean, like
his second who did all the leading yesterday is in 2nd place.
These 3 absolute
back to about 6th place. It's now really a test of Brian Uriarte again. Can he respond?
Any of these riders, he's never seen this place before, but he's riding it like he's ridden around here a million times. That drilling it now, Peter. They are over a 1/10 of a second quicker, maybe even 2 tenths or 3.
They go down. They go.
They're down. Morelli and Uriarte.